Most people don't get cancer from one big mistake. They get it from the small choices they repeat every single day. Not overnight, not from one bad meal, but quietly, over the years. Through habits we rarely question, and one of the biggest influences on those habits is food. Now, before we begin, let me be very clear. No single food causes cancer by itself. But research shows that certain foods, when eaten regularly over long periods of time, are linked to a higher cancer risk. Today, I'm going to walk you through 10 common foods that doctors and researchers often recommend limiting. And then I'll also show you foods that help your body protect itself naturally. This video is not about fear, it's about awareness. Food 1. Processed meats. Let's start with processed meats. This includes things like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, deli meats, and pepperoni. These foods are preserved using chemicals that help them last longer. But inside the body, those same chemicals can trigger chronic inflammation. Over time, chronic inflammation damages healthy cells and increases stress on your immune system. Eating these foods occasionally isn't the issue. Eating them frequently for years is where the concern comes in. Food 2. Sugary drinks. Next, sugary drinks, sodas, sweet teas, energy drinks, and many packaged juices. These drinks cause rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin. When this happens often, it puts your body into a constant state of metabolic stress. That stress can lead to inflammation, hormone imbalance, and weight gain, all of which are linked to higher cancer risk over time. Liquid sugar is especially dangerous because it bypasses the signals that trigger fullness. Food 3. Ultra-processed. Snacks, chips, packaged crackers, instant noodles, and processed snack foods. These foods are often loaded with artificial flavors, preservatives, and refined oils. Your body doesn't recognize many of these ingredients as real food. Over time, this makes detoxification more challenging and weakens your body's natural defense mechanisms. The problem isn't one snack, it's daily reliance. Food 4. Deep-fried foods. Deep-fried foods are cooked at extremely high temperatures. This process creates compounds that research links to cellular damage. The darker and crispier the food, the more harmful compounds are produced. Occasional fried food won't harm you, but frequent consumption over many years can increase long-term risk. Food 5. Burnt or charred meat. When meat is grilled or cooked until it's blackened, chemical reactions occur on the surface. These reactions form substances that doctors recommend limiting whenever possible. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy grilled food, but avoiding heavy charring and balancing meals with vegetables makes a difference. Food 6. Excess alcohol. Alcohol is one of the most well-documented lifestyle factors linked to cancer risk. When alcohol is broken down in the body, it creates toxic byproducts that can damage DNA. The more often this happens, the harder it becomes for cells to repair themselves. Moderation matters, and for some people, less is better. Food 7. Refined white sugar. Refined sugar doesn't directly cause cancer, but it feeds inflammation. High sugar intake weakens the immune response and encourages unhealthy cell behavior over time. It also contributes to insulin resistance, which is strongly linked to multiple chronic diseases. Food 8. Packaged baked goods. Cookies, pastries, cakes, and shelf-stable baked snacks often contain trans fats. These fats interfere with normal cell function and increase inflammation. They also replace healthier fats your body actually needs to protect itself. Food 9. Artificial sweeteners, heavy use. Artificial sweeteners aren't inherently dangerous in small amounts, but heavy long-term use may disrupt gut bacteria and immune balance in some people. Your gut plays a major role in immune health, and when it's out of balance, your defenses weaken. Food 10. Fast food eaten frequently. Fast food is often high in calories but low in protective nutrients. When it becomes a regular habit, it replaces the fiber, antioxidants, and minerals your body needs to repair itself. Over time, this nutrient gap adds up. Now, here's the good news. You've just heard about foods that, when eaten too often, can slowly increase health risks over time. And yes, that can sound scary. But this is the part most people forget. Your body is incredibly smart. It has natural defense systems built in, and certain foods help activate and strengthen those defenses. So if you're eating some of the foods we talked about earlier, don't panic. This isn't about being perfect. If you start adding these foods regularly, you can move yourself miles away from cancer risk and toward better long-term health. Let's go through them one by one. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula, and similar greens are loaded with antioxidants and fiber. They help your body neutralize harmful substances and support healthy cell repair. Think of leafy greens as your body's daily cleanup crew. Even one serving a day can make a difference. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These are small but powerful. They're packed with compounds that fight inflammation and oxidative stress, which are linked to cell damage over time. Berries also support brain health and immunity, and they taste amazing, which makes them easy to stick with. Broccoli and cauliflower. These belong to a group called cruciferous vegetables. They help your body activate enzymes that support detoxification and protect healthy cells. Simple rule, the more often you eat these vegetables, the more support your body gets. Garlic and onions. These everyday foods are surprisingly powerful. They support immune function and help your body fight inflammation naturally. Garlic, especially when eaten regularly, has been studied for its protective effects on cells. And the best part, they're already part of most meals. Green tea. Green tea is rich in protective plant compounds. It helps reduce inflammation and supports healthy cell function. Swapping just one sugary drink a day for green tea is a small change with long-term benefits. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, known for its anti-inflammatory properties. It supports your body's natural repair systems and works best when eaten regularly in small amounts. Adding it to food or tea is an easy habit to build. Whole fruits and vegetables. This one matters the most. Whole fruits and vegetables provide fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that work together to protect your body. They don't act like a single pill. They work as a team, supporting your immune system every day. The more colourful your plate, the more protection you're giving yourself. Here's the key takeaway. You don't need to eat perfectly. You just need to eat better, more often. When these foods become part of your routine, your body becomes stronger, more resilient, and better protected over time. When you look at the news or scroll through social media, you can see it everywhere. Cancer cases are increasing, not just in America, but all around the world. And none of us wants that illness in our lives. None of us wants to see our parents, our children, or the people we love suffer through something like that. That's why today matters. Today is a chance to pause and make better choices. Not overnight, not perfectly, but intentionally. We can start controlling how often we eat the foods that harm us and start choosing foods that protect, strengthen, and support our bodies over time. Small changes, repeated daily. That's how real health is built. If this video made you pause and think, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and you can share the video with those people who you think need to watch this. And if you found it helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We share simple, honest health videos every day to help you live better.